Join me as I try to make the best Bahamian crab cakes out of hearts of palm instead of crab. Think I can pull it off? Stay with me. That's the only way we will know. Welcome back. It's Bahamian Vegan Marlene McKinney with Sabbath Prep -1, Anara. She's not here today, but we hope to see you in our next show, and I hope that you will be too. So stick with us, stay with us. We're getting ready to make some crab cakes, and crab cakes is one of the most beloved seafood here in the Bahamas. And even those seafood lovers will be pleased with the texture and the flakiness of the hearts of palm. And I know that together we can pull our ideas and make a really great crab cake. So stay with me as we do this recipe today. If you like this type of content, then you may like my book. I have a book. It's called Vegetarian Delights by Marlene McKinney, and you can find this on Amazon.com. Vegetarian Delights by Marlene McKinney. There are over 100 recipes in here. And then I have a second book, and that is 13 Steps to a Thinner You. Why don't you do us a favor and support this ministry by going to Amazon to purchase these books today. As a part of my binding agent, I used breadcrumbs, but I make my own. You only needed 2 slices of bread, toasted, and then placed in the blender or food processor to get the amount that you needed for this particular recipe. That's good. I ate some. I put the rest in the freezer. That's the truth. So you blend it out, and that will give you the 1/4 cup that you need for this recipe. In addition to that, I simply took the breadcrumbs and poured it into my batter. Then I added my garbanzo beans. Like I said before, the garbanzos you don't have to use. You can use a double amount of the hearts of palm, but then it makes it a bit more affordable if you do. Rinse those hearts of palm so you can get rid of that briny taste, because it's not the best tasting thing in the world. The ones I have today are organic, and I love the size. So I took my fork and I just kind of shredded, and it's amazing how this thing shreds just like fish. It's just crazy. Now you can dice it or you can shred it. It's your choice. It's your call. I just took a fork and I just shredded it in my hands, and it was pretty cool actually. And I added the tin to this batter. I took that and mixed it all together, and then I started getting my binding agents. Other than the breadcrumbs, I used flax. You can choose to make the flax egg, that's your call, or the flax seeds. I like the meal, and I just tossed it in there. Added about a tablespoon of lemon juice or lime juice, whichever one you have, and then I added my spices. My spices, like we did say already, were the kelp, Old Bay, and then of course cayenne pepper, or you can choose whatever pepper you'd like. I don't use black pepper unless it's for medicinal purposes. I do cayenne a little, more than I probably should. All right. And then, of course, you want to just measure out your spices and just put them into that batter, mix them all together. You can use any kelp you have. Just open those capsules and toss it in there. Okay, great. So mix it all together. And of course, season to taste, salt to taste. The water that I'm using here, that 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of water came from our beans that I had cooked in my crock pot. All right, bring it together, and then we are going to transfer this into my bowl so it can go into the refrigerator and it can sit for about 15 minutes. Put that in the fridge. 15 minutes. Our fat's getting hot. We're going to get these into the oven. We have 10, and I'm excited because you know I love to taste. So what is hearts of palm? We're waiting for our oil to heat up. What exactly is the heart of palm? So hearts of palm is the inner core of certain palm trees and have a mild flavor with a tender, flaky texture. They're low in calories, rich in fiber, and naturally cholesterol free, making them a fantastic whole food, an alternative for creating vegan or plant-based crab cakes or anything in the line of seafood, because in the Bahamas we love fish. So you can take the hearts of palm from our video that we did just before this, where we made our fish fillet, and then you can take it and make conch salad as we did in our video just a couple of days ago. Why don't you go and look for those videos so you too can enjoy the rich flavors of the island life here like we have here in the Bahamas. Let's see if our oil is hot. Let me grab my spatula and let's get frying. All right, so we're going to put these in. Okay. I think it's ready. Can you hear it? I think you do. I'm going to give it just a minute. I'll put one. We'll see how it goes. My fan and my stove are always at war. I call this gimpy. So I like to turn my fan down a little so that there wouldn't be so much breeze blowing as they are trying to fry up. You can use your air fryer. You can use your toaster oven. You can use your oven. You can do whatever makes you happy. All right. Hopefully we will have this recipe already in the description so you can see how long they would need to go. I'm frying them, and then if needs be, I'm going to pop them into the oven for about 15-20 minutes so that they can really cook internally. So I don't want them to be raw at all. Of course, there's nothing raw in here, but still you want to make sure they taste good and crispy and nice and tasty, right? So let's get back to our frying pan. We're going to add some of these burgers into the pan. Come with me. Let's go into the pan also. So what are hearts of palm? Hearts of palm traditionally, there are problems with crab cakes. One of the major problems is it's not plant-based, it's not vegan. And for persons who are plant-based and vegan like myself, it's a problem because I don't eat nothing with a mother or had a face or breathes back in my face. Okay? And so I like to know that I can still substitute things like hearts of palm for my recipes that I am so enjoying today with you. And in addition to that, there are allergies. Persons may have allergic reactions to seafood, shellfood. Some people have to walk around with their EpiPen because they may break out in something, sometimes breathing difficulties because of an allergy to something that they may have eaten. In addition to that, flesh, crab meats, specifically crab, because that's what we're talking about today, is high in cholesterol and sometimes very high in sodium. And so for persons who may be suffering from high cholesterol issues, this is a way to go. It's sustainable, it is a heart healthy solution, and it's totally delicious. Let's get our final product out and let's see what we got. Let's see if Marlene did an epic fail. All right, come on, let's go. Okay, let me try my own. Let's see if I got it. Okay. And I'm having it with a salad, some avocado. Let's see if I got it. Let's try another bite. I'll tell you in the second bite. How about it? Let's go again. It is good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I do. Now it's your turn to try this at home with your family too. Will you do that for me? Try it at home. Let me know how it tastes. And enjoy. Try it at home. Tell me how it tastes. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I did here too. Bye-bye. See you next time. It's Marlene, Bahamian Vegan. God bless.